there we go. I think you should be able to hear me now, chat. Quickly check if I can see the stream on my other YouTube account and if everything is alright. This is my first actual solo cast, and not everything is quite perfectly set up. It was done pretty much in a hurry, and we are already right into the game because I was late. The SCRIM started at 20 o'clock, at 8 o'clock CET. So we're just gonna jump right into the casting game because they are currently in a round right here. As you can see, it's Onward and it's YSM against BLOODTRAIL again. Let me quickly change team names. YSM and BLOODTRAIL. Very unprofessional, I know, but it's how it goes today. We're jumping right in this cast. The captain of YSM, Nightmare, he asked me to cast this match because he wanted to have a more of an insight in how his team is playing, and obviously it's helping BLOODTRAIL as well. So what we have here right now is the 4th round of the new Downfall. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but probably. The update came out on Tuesday, I think. I played one map of Downfall and it's truly amazing. I mean, it looks amazing in the caster cam as well. And right now we have one of the old objectives. There are some new, but right now we have the old one right here at the small bungalow. And we can see it's a 4v2, so slight advantage for YSM, and we have a push that is coming from Twins and Upper Red. But kind of stalling right now. It's 2 minutes 40 on the clock, and we have yet to have people move in. Okay, let's take a look at the defense. 3 people left on Volk from BLOODTRAIL, and it's not looking too bad. It's pretty much surrounded the objective with players everywhere, but it's kind of a little bit behind because those two, I mean, Sir Codell and Premon, they don't have an ideal angle on uplink. Obviously, Premon is able to watch uplink from here, and Codell semi as well. But if Lux gets taken out, the two-man team, 2-people team that are coming from Upper Red pretty much have a clear way to go past here, maybe go behind, or I think in the front they might be seen, but if they go behind and go past here and can sneak up, I think they might be able to secure the cap and the map win here. But with 1 minute 30 left in the clock, they should start moving. I'm not sure why they are taking so long at the moment, why they are stalling so much. A little bit baiting. AG frag going out right in the middle of nowhere, sadly. But we see gun toss to go further, but gets taken out nonetheless. Now it's only Cuz remaining on the Upper Red push, but he is seen by Lux and now trying to hide and advance further. But obviously Lux did call them out, and now the main push is coming from Twins and they are advancing rapidly. It looks like they waited for a moment to time their pushes, and we're gonna see the next fight. Sir Codell taking out Ninja Cakes. I think he's a new German person in the team. I mean, you guys probably know I'm German too, so Ninja Cakes, it seems like a German word. Now Spat is in a peculiar situation because, I mean, he can smoke Codell, but Premon is still there. Another smoke going out. Cuz getting damage over here. Yeah, it's not looking too good, but Loops taking out Cuz, and now Spot is on his own. Getting the cap though. Damn, that was a close one. He didn't get the cat because the time ran out. If they would have pushed it a little bit earlier, they could have been a big sale by BLOODTRAIL. Because look at this. They had one person in this building and in this one. And they should have seen him, at least Priamon from up here. He should have seen him just walk up from down here. I don't know how that could happen, that he just couldn't see them, but yeah, let's go back and wait until the next round begins. It could be the last round. I'm not sure if if this is map 1, but I suspect it is, because when they started at 8 PM CET, oh, I see on my second screen, literally, it's obviously, guys, the scores are wrong, everything is wrong in this cast, so just focus on the onward screen I'm gonna pull up right when the round starts again. Also, we are working obviously on a new map engine for the new Downfall, and for the other new map, I'm wondering if we maybe gonna see that tonight. Let me just switch to the map view so you guys have a little bit more interesting things to look at. What is it? Normally Beamer hosts the cast, so it's not too ideal right now. But I'm getting it slowly figured out. We have some new stuff in the cooking, and the next map starts. You guys can quickly take a look at the teams again. We again have Nachtom on BLOODTRAIL's side. I thought he was a reservist, but maybe he isn't. I'm not too sure. But let's go right into it. Maybe the last the last round for YSM. And already early shots going out on Nightmare, and Priamon takes out Nightmare. Perfect spawn peek from far away. And oh, next shots go out to Spot, but Spot taking a kill, taking a trade. Crocodile refragging, and it's not looking too good for YSM, because BLOODTRAIL only have one person down and not even killed. They're gonna get him out right now. Dragon is up again. And now it's 5v3. That's a huge sell by YSM. Especially that the peek by Spot wasn't necessary at all. That was just, he was standing right in the open. And yeah, let's take a quick look on the map, what kind of defensive setup we have. Okay, Nightmare wanted to go to the backside cross, maybe to have a protect his teammates from the pushes that be coming from Valley. But right now it looks definitely more solid than BLOODTRAIL's 3 people defense in the last round, because it's basically one line in front of uplink. The only weakness I'd say right now is coming from Valley. But a big risk by Cass. Really big risk, moving out of his spot. I think he's trying to move closer to objective, but is spotted by BLOODTRAIL. But right now it seems like he's safe. And Pastry moving upstairs. Now with the new map, there's windows here, so very nasty angles you can have. Shots getting, and Pastry takes one. Now they know where he is. Suppressive fire going out, but obviously those holes very small for them. But still, Nachtom on the up here, not too open, only peeking a slight bit. They're all taking fires at him, suppressing him. At the same time, Cast is just moving from stone to stone. I'm surprised they didn't shoot him yet, because he was exposed so many times. Patriot was hurt, and now he's moving. Ooh, didn't see that one yet. I saw there's like one animation with 2 helicopters or something, but the jets there, no, didn't see them yet. Pastry getting out of the top floor in safety, and now it's back to a 3v4, but still pretty much same setup. Very nice by Cass, to be honest, to move to objective here. This makes it way harder for the main attack from BLOODTRAIL to go through, because they don't have anyone coming from that. So I'm not sure if YSM knows that, But right now, Cass is in the position to cover uplink right here, but also coming the people coming from Valley. So I think YSM might be able to take this down. And now 2 minute 50 on the clock. Is the new meta on this map just waiting a lot and baiting to see if if the other team is being a little bit too out in the open? But right now it looks like both teams really aren't that much. And now with the sturdy defense, it's gonna be interesting to see how BLOODTRAIL takes this. Suppressive fire continuing to go out from BLOODTRAIL's side. All getting ready to move on this completely new terrain. This is the map. It's looking amazing. I mean, huge props to the onward devs from Downpour Interactive. This map is so much more interesting like this. You can go on every roof, and alone that fact makes it so much more hard to play for defense and attack. So many more angles you have to think of, and like things like those hills, those rocks there. Oh, Luak's moving up, trying to get to clear Pastry out of center hotel. I think Pastry called out because Cass is looking into that direction. Ninja kicks, taking out Dragon. There was, I think, one push from upper red truck. And now only Codell is remaining on that front. But also really nice triangle coming from BLOODTRAIL in the attack. But with 1 minute on the clock, I'm not too sure if they will even have the time to push up very fast. Nachtom, I believe he will run out of time if his teammates don't make the kills for him. Luak standing ready to push center hotel. Nate going through, not gonna connect to anything, I believe. Yes, Pastries tucked down in the second floor, just watching objective from there. Luak's moving out. Is he moving inside? Yes. He's gonna... No. If he goes right for objective here, Pastry's gonna kill him for sure. Only Luak's taking out ninja kicks though, but is he gonna get shot on the back? Yes. There we go. And there, Pastry already done his job. And now with 30 seconds on the clock, it's pretty much impossible for Codell or Nachtom to get a cap down or get the kills, as long as the players from YSM, Pastry and Cass don't peek out stupidly. So let's have a look. Nachtom moving into objective building. Cass should hear this, maybe calling out. Maybe Pastry can take the kill. Pastry does take the kill. Codell getting ready to refrag, having his gun up. Does he get the kill on Pastry? And he does. And now, but Pastry calls out. It's but the same thing for them. Interesting. YSM takes it on the Volk side. But with time running out, they were so close to capping it. I think because this is such a new map, it's really hard for teams to find the right pacing. It's so much different from the old Downfall, and so much more things added, that you really can't fall back to the old strats you have. Obviously, there are big similarities. We have upper red, lower red, although the red car is missing. This is... okay, the red car moved there. That's kind of an upset. I'm not sure if they're gonna be new callouts. We have here the North Hotel, obviously center hotel right there, upper dumpster, lower dumpster. At least the dumpster is still there. Thank God. We have, I believe it's White House, it's called. I'm not sure why, I never was too sure about this callout, but then we have Super South, the twin buildings right here. We have the Twin Tower. Well, maybe, okay, that might have been a bit of a bad callout. Oh, and I'm hearing we don't have game sound. Let me fix that for you. That's obviously not too ideal. I'll just, I think like this, maybe the desktop audio. Let me check for, okay. Yeah, I think the application. I hope you guys now have sound. I think you guys should. Let me check it. Okay, just listened in. We do have game sound. And right now we're waiting for the next round to begin. Which objective do we have, actually? Let us take a look at the big map. It's another old classic objective. Right here at helicopter. Yeah, obviously helicopter stayed the same. Thank God. The helicopter central. I'm not sure what it was called again. But we have BLOODTRAIL on defense and YSM on attack. This is gonna be difficult for YSM. Because I think we weren't here for the whole thing, but what we saw, and from judging from the score 2-2 we came to here, it's gonna be pretty much, it was pretty much a defense trade, which makes sense. A new map, most players don't know, at least yet, don't know in heart, and that makes it way more easy for defense to just hold some angles that are attackers unaware of. And so let's see how it goes. We already have a quick approach by Cass and Pastry that are taking positions. Let's take a look at the map. We have this first kill going out by Dragon. Dragon sitting in helicopter central, or helicopter HQ, Codal sitting opposite side from there, and the kill was going out very, very far across the map. Call it going out from Nightmare Center Hotel. And he's correct, yeah. One is on top of Center Hotel, Nachto moving out of the way. But this kill, very unnecessary death, to be honest, because just complete in the open. But as I was saying, this angle, as an attacker and you don't know the map too well, you're unaware completely. And yeah, but you learn every time, every death. And now it's already 4 against 5 for BLOODTRAIL. Let's take a look. Here we have a closed off defense on objective with one extension to Center Hotel. Center Hotel being obviously a very, very powerful position. Many floors, many windows, just very many angles you can peek as a defender, and basically 360 view on the whole map, which can be a danger but also an advantage for you. And now we have a drone going out from YSM. But they won't spot Nachtom, but Nightmare did call out him earlier when taking shots. Drone going down though. But they now know that one is in the tower. But I honestly don't see YSM taking it. 3 minutes 40 on the clock. They are already taking very slow. They're just sitting there. It's only one person here, Nachtom. If they have this is already a big one, because then the rest of BLOODTRAIL are basically all around objective, so at the final push. And then if they don't kill him here, this will be a fatal mistake by Cass and Pastry if they decide to push past him. But we see the kill going out by Cass, Nachtom peeking out a bit too much, being unaware that this is a very nice angle. Taking him out, and now the way is basically clear for Pastry and Cass. The only thing they need to watch out is now the buildings around objective. That's just one hell of a border to breach. Let's see how YSM approaches it now with 4 against 4 equalized. We see one player from YSM moving to help Cass and Pastry. It's gonna be a Nightmare. And one still being Ninja Kicks, still being at Twins. But seemingly starting to move as well. Looking a bit at the angles. Take a look what he sees. Obviously he's peeking very slightly so he doesn't get spotted by BLOODTRAIL, but with 2 minutes on the clock, taking way too long. That is, I think that's just the syndrome of having a new map you don't know well. You don't know many spots, you don't know anything. And now with 1 minute 40, it seems like almost an impossible task for YSM to power through and take them out. especially with what close of a defense BLOODTRAIL chose to do here. Every building around uplink, they have one person in. And that's so many windows you have to watch. And you definitely cannot smoke everything to go in for a cap. That's very risky. And what I see they could do here is try to push through the middle. Because right now, no one is really watching this. If they push through here, maybe if Dragon peeks out one of those two windows, maybe taking him out, smoking Codell, smoking Luax with a smoke launcher, and just putting smoke on you, and then you can go for a cap. Obviously, Dragon has the win condition here. If it only has a nade, he can drop it down and kill the capper. But it looks like, I'm not sure if that's a, it looks like it is a frag, I believe. Looking at the time as well, and now 30 seconds. This is not looking good for YSM, who is still only clearing center. And now Beep's going out in 1 second. Now they know they have to really stress. Yeah, now engaging, really running. Ninja Cakes lacking a bit behind. They're going just very fast. Smoke's going out. They're taking a side approach. And now they're open to Codell and pretty much Primmon and Dragon. They obviously don't know, but this defense by BLOODTRAIL was very, very well made. Honestly. One person remaining, Ninja Cakes, but he doesn't have time. It's just unable to attack. But I do have to say, you can't really judge YSM or BLOODTRAIL on this map because it is such a new map. It's just completely unknown for everyone. And yeah, you guys probably already saw. I'm an amateur, I guess you could say. And I'm guessing it's round 2. It's map 2, so let's. Yeah, you guys saw it. Bazaars are probably second map, maybe third map. I'm not too sure. So let's just take a look at the map and how it goes, because they did update this map as well. Not too much. I feel like they improved the graphics a little bit. I'm not sure too much. I didn't read the entire patch notes, and at least from what I saw, they didn't write too much. But look at those ladders. Okay, this one doesn't go to the bottom. But for example, look at this one. It goes to the bottom, and as we know from Downfall, you can now go up ladders. And this is amazing. You can just go on top of this roof, for example, or the Kiad roofs, you can go on top of them as well. That is just bringing a crazy new level to this entire map. And now our first uplink is Kiad. I'm wondering if BLOODTRAIL already, if YSM on the Volk side first, if they are aware that you can go on top of here, because this is a crazy good spot for defending. Just look at this. What kind of angle you have? You basically have the whole marketplace locked down with the street, and that's just such a powerful position. You basically need to play this, and we see Nightmare taking it. That is very big. Shots going out early, and this is Nightmare's chance. If Nightmare goes up quickly, he will be able to take out Dragon and Codell. They have no idea he can see them. You can just watch it. But Dragon is aware as well. He's going to the roof, and this is a big danger for Nightmare now, because this roof is a little bit higher, I believe. No, it isn't even, but still. He will have a much easier time. Much easier time looking at Nightmare, and Nightmare goes down there. Nightmare trying to find a spot up here, trying to lay down, but this spot up there just basically cancels it out if you're not careful enough. And you have to be really careful for that. And if Nightmare would have been faster, I believe he could have at least got one kill out of the street. But right now it's not looking too good for YSM, with the first pick going down on their side. Let's look at their defensive structure real quick. We have... Okay, this is... I see a weakness already. Do you guys see too? If this map is, I mean, basically mirrored to both sides, and you already see the right side being contested fully by BLOODTRAIL. They already taken the initiative. And right now, it's basically 2 people from YSM that can stop this. And if those 2 people go down, it's over because they can get a cap. Let's take a look. Spot is one of those 2. Spot and Ninja Kicks. Ninja Kicks having a nasty angle? No, he doesn't. He's just laying down. I think waiting for callouts and waiting for sounds. Luak's peeking a very common angle, but doesn't get taken out yet. Shots coming out from Nachtom, I believe. Never mind, Spot is taken out. Luak's. That's a very important pick. And now, if Pyromon is going full-sided, it's looking bad for Spot. But if not, Spot has a big chance to just lock down the push from the left side of the map, right there. But Pyromon is getting a little bit of help by Nachtom, but it doesn't help him. Right now, Nachtom being in approach in the middle of the market, which is not looking too good as well, because if he goes too fast, Ninja Kicks will take him down. Still Overwatch coming from Dragon. Will help, but Nachtom takes out Kaz, who peaked a bit too much, I believe, on the left side of the map. And now it's looking much different already, with 2 BLOODTRAIL members taking much more of a passive approach, while Nachtom is the aggressive one. Shots coming out from Spot to Dragon, callout getting made. If Spot peeks this again, I believe he might be dead. They all know they are being watched from above. This is obviously not nice for YSM. Nachtom moving in to objectives. This is what Ninja Kicks place is for, I believe. For people who try to sneak past. He just sits right here. But he is not needed because Pastry is taking him out. Pastry moving closer to objective. And now it's not looking not too good for BLOODTRAIL. I mean, they have 2 minutes. It's not too big of a map, but as I see it, with 3 people so close to objective, it should be pretty much locked down. But it depends on Spot. If Spot is able to defend from Kodel, who's going full silent, and Spot seems pretty distracted. Distracted from the front side, and from Dragon, who's still up there, which is, in my opinion, a pretty interesting choice to make. Obviously, he can distract very much, and he does do it with his pistol now. And if we see Kodel taking out Spot, he can go inside. Maybe not from this side, but theoretically, just go inside here, have smoke, and just cap it. I think you can even cap it from upstairs if I'm correct, but maybe they fixed it in this update. But with 1 minute 30, Kodel has to make a play sooner or later. He's going loud, and that's gonna enable Spot to hear. Spot's going slow down. Yeah, that was a big mistake. With 1 minute 30, he didn't have much time, but he still could have just sneaked up on Spot, which takes the kill with excellent hearing. And now they know where the last person are if they have correct kill count. 3v1. It's not looking good for Dragon. Check out the tablet, but that's not gonna help him now. 1 minute on the clock, he's gonna have to push right through the middle. He's not gonna be able to make it. Pastry taking a new position. More on the left side. They're extending again, which is very interesting. I feel like you shouldn't normally do that, especially in late rounds. It's more like you should, the further the round goes, the further you should close it up. Because there could still be someone just lurking around, but they are still aware that Dragon is on top there. They're trying to get new angles on him. And Dragon now not hearing the beep. I'm wondering if he just didn't hear the time beforehand, but it's over for him. Shots going out from Pastry. And YSM takes the first round on Volk. Obviously with the stats here, we see 3-0 Spud. Spud really had a key role, defending from the right side push here, killing all two pushing people that were initially here, and then later in the round, Codel. Again, very important round by Spud. Also, a huge blunder by Codel if he continued to sneak this way, which I think he would have had enough time with 130. He could have made it and killed Spud, who was very loud, and Codel could have taken him out, and that would have changed quite a lot. And because with the Overwatch from Dragon, he might have been able to get a cap down, but Spud takes it by killing him when Codel goes too fast and goes too loud. It's not looking good for BLOODTRAIL on attack, but let's see how they handle it and how YSM handles Bizarre attack with the marketplace objective. Looks like BLOODTRAIL already finished planning with everyone being ready. Only we are waiting for YSM, the captain here first Nightmare. As far as I know, he's the main strat maker. There we go. Round 2. We're going in right there. Let's take a look at the defensive setup that BLOODTRAIL is gonna bring. And what I already see is that they bring a little bit more both-sided. But we already see a very fast push by Spud, Cars, and Pastry on the left side of the map, coming from our view. But Nachtom taking out Nightmare while he was trying to cross to the right side on this map. And this is gonna be interesting here. Sir Cordell having the big backstab he could have had a round ago. He knows Spud is there, doesn't take the shot. Amazing trigger discipline. But now he does. And now the two teammates are aware. But is Codell aware that there are more people right next to him? It doesn't seem like it. Let's take a look where those two people are, because they advanced already just past him. Seemingly also unaware that there's someone behind him. I'm not sure how they weren't able to hear it. I mean, Codell did have, and the next life you want beautiful helicopters. Codell did have a suppressor, but I think on this smaller map, they should be able to hear him. And if I were them, I would have been way more afraid of a flank. And they seemingly aren't at all. But Codell, now moving to a bigger flank instead of, oh, a big peek. But he misses Cass being out in the open. You just didn't see him at all. But that's already a huge game win for BLOODTRAIL. 1 kill for 3 kills. That's amazing. And now 2v4 on attack, it's not looking good for YSM. Happening right now. Dragon taking the spot where Nightmare wanted to be initially. roof, getting spotted and taken out by cars, who's slowly pushing together with Pastry on the left side of this map. They are taking advance slowly, but Nachtom, he has a perfect angle on Cass, and he is aware that Cass is right there. AG Frag going out, killing Prilmon, but Nachtom taking the trade back, and now it's already looking much more winnable for YSM in a 1v2. The question is, will Pastry be able to take this? Let's take a look what he sees. Slowly creeping up towards objective. If he crosses like this right here without a smoke on his right side, Nachtom should be able to easily take him out. Let's take a look. And we already see Nachtom right there. He might be able to sneak past if Nachtom isn't paying enough attention. But Nachtom is paying attention, but we have a smoke going out right where he wants to cross. But it's not fully covering him. Basically, it's sending shots with the Luax falling a little bit back, and now with 1 minute 30, time goes low. And Luax and Nachtom, taking a more aggressive approach and powering over Pastry. And this is a defense trade on this objective. I'm gonna try to do some beautiful aerial shots for you guys while we wait for the next round to begin. Let's take a look which objective are we having this time, and it's the tank objective. Right around there. It's gonna be interesting to see how YSM defends this, because there are quite some ways you can approach it. Obviously every objective needs to be approached from every side to have enough pressure to surprise the Volk team and surprise in how quick they're getting attacked. So let me make a prediction. I think we're gonna see one push coming from this side and one push coming from that side, and maybe even some pressure from this roof. Because look at this. If you are standing on top of here, I'm not sure, can you go on this roof? I believe you can't. But this roof already, a big angle on that left side. Those are typically places where defenders like to play. And with this power position up here, they might be able to conquer those and make it free on the left side for the team to push in. But now, round 3 begins. YSM on Volk, BLOODTRAIL on attack. Let's see how it goes. They're choosing to barely defend this part of the map. Shots going out early, while Nachtom, Lurks and Primon, 3 team are crossing over. And I think I'm totally right with my prediction, but Nachtom is taking a different approach on Main Street. Okay, not entirely right, looks like, but we have Pastry already taking out one. Pastry completely unaware that Codell is right next to him, but with a beautiful push that was able to take out one of BLOODTRAIL's members. Have a look where actually, because I'm not too sure. Was it on a roof maybe, but you can't go on any of those. You can go on this one. That would be too risky for Nachtom to push up to too, but let's take a closer look at this one again, because Pastry is still completely unaware. But Codal knows that Pastry is there, but we see a flank coming out from Nightmare. Maybe Pastry just doesn't want to peek it. Maybe Pastry did hear Codal. Shots going out by Pastry again towards Kaz, but Kaz takes it. Oh, never mind, there was Pyramon. Where did Pyramon die? Never mind. Pastry took out Pyramon. That was my bad, but Codal still being right there. No, Nightmare approaching very, very fast from the backside. Does Codal hear? Codal does it. But what is he doing? He's not ready at all. He's just standing there like an NPC. That's embarrassing. He should have been able to hear that very quickly and just put his weapon where they are. Then cast the ultimate backstab from back here. That was a... I like that weapon sound. Which one was it? Oh, the TAR 55, I believe it's called. Very nice position to just lock this whole push down. Now it's looking very, very bad for BLOODTRAIL. Will we see an ace upset by Nachton? I don't think so. He's too much in the open. He's basically surrounded by enemies. Let's take a look at the map, how the defensive round is handled. We have 3 people shutting down objective in a nice triangle. There we go. Nightmare, as I said, being surrounded. Nightmare took the roof actually. With a beautiful shot onto Nachton. That's round 3 going down. I'm wondering if we're gonna have a map 3. Maybe the new map? I'm kinda hoping that, because I never saw it. I haven't played it in Onward yet. And I never saw it while casting, obviously. This is my first cast on the new version. I wish Beamer could have been here, but sadly he can't, so I'm doing it on my own. I'm really excited for this update. I'm gonna play a little bit more, I think, as well, because it's just... The only thing I have to say, I'm not a big fan of the gun sounds. I like the sounds that they had before way more. It feels too much similar, the gun sounds, I think. They are too much of the same pitch, and the sounds the guns make when you reload and when you like pull the thing back to cock a new bullet, that is just... I don't like the sounds. It's feeling too... I can't really describe it. Maybe too soft, but that's not really the right word for Sonos. But here we go. Going to round 3. Again, tank objective. Let's see how BLOODTRAIL handles it, and if YSM are going to be able to take a better approach than them. A much less aggressive approach by BLOODTRAIL, who are now 4 people only. Were they before already? I'm not sure. Maybe I missed that one. That would, be a bit embarrassing, but that happens. With a 5v4, obviously YSM does already have an advantage. And BLOODTRAIL aren't taking many risks. They are staying closer to objective. Only 2 extensions over to this side. Right over there, Lurks watching the road over here. I'm not too sure with the directions, which is north or... I think this one is West Street, if I'm correct, but don't quote me on that one. And then 1 extension to the courtyard over here, which also has an objective right in its middle. Maybe we'll see that one. Nachton trying to take down the push on East Street, which 3 people are taking: Ninja Cakes, Cars, and Spud. Will they be able to take him out? Because then only problem is Codal. If he doesn't turn around, it's not looking good for him. But I have trust in him that he's gonna turn around. And wait, let me have a look at this. Is this an... Are you always able to have foregrip on this gun? You know, right? I'm not too sure. Is this a new default? I'm gonna have to try it out later. Not today, but another day when I play Onward again. So many exciting new things to try out. Way slower approach from YSM, although pastry is already not too far away from objective. Trying to clear out some shop fronts, but not seeing anyone. Again, I would love to see this position up here being used. Because look at this, you can just perfectly see Primon. You can cut off Luox completely from trying to come back. And you have a nice view on objective and can cover the left side. This is such a genius spot you should take, in my opinion, and maybe we'll see it. We will. Let's go. I love that. That is really, really great. Come on, Spot. You're gonna get some kills, I believe. And with this already, if he takes out Pyramon, who's right on objective, that's a big one. He's like the last line of defense. But right now, he won't be able to be seen from up there. Only if he peeks out on Main Street. But as an overwatch position, obviously very nice to have. Anyways, it's already told you guys. Let's take a look at the map. YSM pulling it close together, now mostly on this side over here. So Nachtom and Codell are the main enemies right now. Nachtom just waiting, but looking in the wrong direction. Is he aware that two people are coming from behind him? I'm not too sure. If Kaz and Ninja Cakes are continuing to just... Oh, we're having Ninja Cakes making noise. He's gonna have to practice the silent steps again a little bit. Now Nachtom is fully aware. But is he aware there are two people? Because Kaz and Ninja Cakes are coming from both sides, but taking out Primon. Very nice. I told you guys, if Primon peeks this, Spot has the perfect angle. Beautifully executed. There are now more shots going out, I believe, to trying to finish in case Spot didn't completely kill. Nachtom taking out Ninja Cakes. But is he aware of the backstab by Kaz? He is! And he takes out both. That's one push completely put down. Nightmare taking the fight. Taking a shot? Maybe? No. He's not even hurt. But that's perfect. But Lux taking out Pastry. And now it's only 2v2 equalized for BLOODTRAIL. And they have one on both sides. I feel like Codell is in a good position here. Stopping the push by Nightmare. But Luax a bit too far away, in my opinion. But let's see how it plays out. We see a trade going out. And now it's only Spot and Luax. Is Luax gonna go for the revive? I mean, he could right now. Because with 44 seconds, Spot being so far behind... Oh. Well, that can happen too. There's still fall damage in this game. Looks like this ladder was the final kill for YSM in this round. Spot trying to... I don't know what happened, if it was an accident or if he just tried to run down. But yeah, fall damage does exist. And it can be fatal, especially if you try to jump from a 4-story house. Well, too bad for YSM. He could have had it, it was a 1v1. Very funny mistake, but shit happens. Again, a defensive trade. I honestly, I mislike those the most. Defensive trades are just very, very good. It did look way better for YSM on this one than it did look for BLOODTRAIL. In the end, it was almost equal, with only, I mean, you could say 1.5 players for BLOODTRAIL. But still, they lost. sadly. And now it's 2v2. 2-2-2 on the scores. You guys won't be able to see it because I didn't update the scores. And I'm not sure if it's even working. But I'm just not doing it. You guys gonna have to wait. So is BLOODTRAIL gonna take this home with an defensive round now and an attacking round after that? If they both win those, if they win both, and let's see which objective do we have here. We have one that I was talking about earlier. Let's take a look at that. Yep, this one right here in the courtyard where Nachtom was just fighting for his life and did succeed, killing 2 people. And basically, I'd say winning BLOODTRAIL the round by preventing this push behind Kodo that was standing right there. But how we will see YSM on the defense now again. Will they use this one up here? I don't think so. Because the only way you can go up there is through this ladder. What I can kinda you can't, never mind, you can't go on top of this ladder. So I'm not sure if there's any rooftop we're gonna see played on this one. I'd say this rooftop, definitely a big chance for the attackers again to just take an overview, just having half of objective already locked down all the way. This one right here, what I'm seeing right now. It'll be interesting to see how it's gonna get played, so they don't keep us waiting for too long. Everyone ready? Maybe they are waiting for 4th person, but no. We're going right in. It's 2-2. Let's go right there. It's 4v5. So the numbers are on YSM side. But as we saw in the attack earlier, numbers don't do everything. It seems like Nightmare and Ninja both taking close objective. Nightmare taking out early picks on the main street, calling out one cross. Now he's getting held by Nachtom and is taking a very risk play. Nightmare's gonna push out again, taking a quick peek, but that would be stupid to peek again. He already got one very nice spawn peek, I'd say, on the cross from north. Okay, it's north and not east. Pardon me. And now, Luvax and Brilmon already so close to objective. And Ninja Cakes gets caught by surprise. Oh, Kaz. He might have the ultimate play. Luvax semi-careful. I think Kaz could run up here. I'm not sure, maybe it's steep. But he's getting ready to peek the angle. I mean, peek or get peeked. Pastry taking out Brilmon. Very big pick. It's actually a huge flank. Look at this one. And then I miss Kaz taking out Lux. Man, I'm really unlucky. But, I mean, it was to be expected. Pastry taking out another one. This is just an amazing spot up there. Let's take a look at what he sees. This crazy. I mean, such a power spot. And he's completely aware that they know that he's there. Very powerful spot up there to just lock half of the map down. Calling out that one is close to him. Is there though? Doesn't really look like him. I mean, there's one semi-close to him. It's Codell. And it's the last one. And the problem Codell here has, not only that it's a 1v4, but also Pastry. Pastry has this whole segment locked down. No matter where Codell will try to cross from, he's done for. If he tries to go behind, he could go full sneak mode. But this really takes a lot of time, especially with having to go all the way around. And objective is right here. And still, it has on then. So not looking good for BLOODTRAIL in 1v4. And this pastry, man, such an amazing position. I really love that they updated other maps too. I mean, I think they updated the surroundings. Very amazing. Shots coming out. I don't know by whom. By Nightmare, who's now on the other roof. And we see it used by defense. I mean, obviously a very bold move to just push out that far, take this pretty open ladder to the top, but now it's impossible. How does Nightmare not see Codell though? Does Codell see Nightmare? He does. But he's unable to take the shot. And we're still being in one place. It's not looking good for Codell. I think Nightmare might be spotting Codell now. No, he's perfectly not looking.
I just heard 3 or 2 pairs of footsteps. Ooh, oh shit.
Yeah, the death ladder, I'd say, is the new call out for this one. But Nightmare will be able to go down safely. I was just about to say, but sadly no. But Pastry, amazing play up here. Just about on trying to cross. He's hearing the shots that were taken against Nightmare. Immediately takes an eye on the right side of the street. Taking out the attacker Codell. And that's round 3, and only one more round for YSM. Will they secure the win for this map by taking the attack round? Beautifully played by Pastry, I've gotta tell you that. We are waiting for the next round to start. This is not the planning phase. And it looks like 4v4 now. As I look in the lobby, and one person is missing from Marsak, which is YSM right now, your special match. If you're wondering what YSM means. They're not playing against the Fallen Sigmas, they're playing against BLOODTRAIL. Let me just show you. What the lobby looks like right now. As we go right into the next round, and now Ninja Cake's joining back, but he missed the start of the round. I mean, thought it would be like more fair, but it looks like it's at least fair for this round. 4v4. But a reset by YSM. They are not gonna take a fair match, they're gonna take their 5th, and I fully understand that. This is a scrim after all, but a scrim is supposed to be a simulation for an actual match. And in an actual match, you just play it out because you do want to win, and they want to win. They want to get the practice out to their players. That's the most important part of a scrim. Practice, practice, practice. In the end, if you win or lose, it doesn't really matter, but with Ninja Kicks being one of the newest additions to the team as far as I know, obviously he needs to practice. And that's the best way to do it, just by playing a simulation match, which is a scrim. Now with the 5v4, which might seem unfair, and a little bit is, it's still, that's how you do it. Now, obviously same defense for BLOODTRAIL again. Will they do it against a 5v4? It's gonna be interesting. Will they use the roofs just as YSM used them? Or will they just stick to objective, close it off, and hope for YSM to fall off a ladder again? early approach, very quick approach by Cass and Ninja Kick. Ninja Cat's immediately getting taken out by Nachtom. That's a very sneaky angle, but the refrag coming out by Nightmare to trying to equal out the numbers again for YSM. But wait, 2 people already down by YSM? 2 of them got killed? Nightmare got killed as well? Man, BLOODTRAIL is taking such an aggressive approach. They're really going all in everything. And it's paying out for them. Codal taking another pick. It feels like... I mean, YSM is just completely surrounded. 2 people left. 2v3. It's not looking good for them. 2v4. Now finished by Pastry. Oh, not bad. 2v3 now, but Cass and Poison Pastry completely aware that behind them still is someone, but that doesn't make them any use if no kills go out. And now it's a 1v2, completely turn around, and the only one that has a chance to turn it around again is Nachtom with the complete flank, and he's so far away from objective. It already feels like that YSM has it in the bag. This might even be a cap. Codal going in for a cap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 14, 15. Oh man, my count in English is really bad. But he's taking way too long for a cap. This has to be done in seconds. But the trade goes out, even without the cap. It's a win by YSM. Beautifully played by Pastry and Kaiser, I believe it was. Whoa. True, completely forgot that one. It's a day map now. Like a day and a night map. Wow, they even added scenery. That's amazing to see. And we sadly don't have an intro for that one, at least yet. I'm not sure if it will get added to the official league maps, the VRML leagues. League I'm obviously talking about, if we'll get added to that one now, but really nice to see. We casted it once when it was played as in an accident in an official league match, but we will see it now. It looks so much better on day, I have to say. I think every map looks better on day because you actually see something, obviously. But this one has a whole new feeling for it. When I saw the containers, I first thought of... damn it, what is it called again? Oh, man, I'm cooked, am I not, Chad? No, I'm obviously talking about cargo. I immediately had to think of cargo. And I feel like this one is just an advanced version of that. It has multiple floors, way more interesting ways to be played. It's way more big, I'd say medium range to close. And oh, my bad, sorry guys, you guys aren't even seeing my screen, but nothing very interesting. No, wrong one again, but this one is the right one. There we go, beautiful map. First defensive round for BLOODTRAIL. We changed the team names. Trail and YSM. Now let's jump right into it. Nachtom fully downstairs, pushing very hard, while Primon and Codel staying close to objective, which is in here. I feel like this should be, if you keep it close together, should be not too hard to defend. Basically, it's downstairs where you can come from. The front door, left and right. So really not too much you can do as an attacker here. And Nachtom downstairs, he's gonna be... Do we even see people go downstairs? I'm not even sure. 4 people upstairs right now pushing very hard, very close together, while Spot is taking the complete other side. Trying to go for distraction, maybe for a backstab. Luke's gonna take them out. No.
I got two, I got one. Res me. Move.
And it's already falling apart for BLOODTRAIL. 5v2, not looking good at all. And now it's only, I mean, Nachtom has the perfect flank theoretically. He could get an easy 4k, but he doesn't. He does get one. But that was an amazing cap, dude. Wow. That was such a quick cap, I couldn't even see it. I didn't expect it that fast. Wow, amazing. That must have been like 2 seconds, 3 seconds at maximum. But beautiful mate, who did the cap? Pastry, wow. Amazingly played. Very, very aggressive push by YSM coming over here from our camera's view's right side, with Spot on the left side trying to take a little bit of a different approach to divert the enemies a little bit, I guess. And then just the aggressive push. I think BLOODTRAIL wasn't expecting that at all. I think this map mainly is a man count map, just because it is so small, and I think so many trades will have, and there's not too many tactics involved. Just as I said, similar to Cargo, it's very linear, not too many ways you can take towards objective, and yeah, not too much you can do. Now, as we're waiting for the next one, I'm gonna try to give you guys some nice aerial shots of the map. Look at the beauty of Onward. You guys are hearing it. Next round is about to begin. YSM on defense, BLOODTRAIL on attack, still a 4v5. It's not looking good for BLOODTRAIL. Especially because YSM got a cap down and it's 2-0. Yeah, can't fit those into that. That's not possible, but at least one person can get the magazines from Works. As you guys can see, they're all, as far as I know, Czechoslovakian. I thought Nachtom was a reservist, but it looks like he isn't. So he might be an official part of the team now. And very aggressive by YSM. They're pushing very hard. Ninja Kicks and Cars keeping it close together, while the other 3 are just pushing out so far, trying to divert the enemies early. Pastry up here, going so aggressive. Nate's coming out. Will it hit? A flash? I think it hit. Yeah, Nate's doesn't seem to have a clue at all. Pastry taking shots though. Immediate refrag by Priamom. But that's a trade, so even if YSM just trades, it's still a win for them just because of that one person they have more. Nachtom taking downstairs. BLOODTRAIL is way less aggressive on this attack. They are taking their time way more, and I think this might not be good for them. It's just not a map to take your time and take your space slowly. I mean, we didn't really see many good attack rounds from them anyways. It was basically only defense trades. But judging from this, what they're doing, yeah, they're just getting caught off guard by YSM's players, who are just very, very aggressive and holding their positions down with gun skill. Next one going down, and now it's only Nachtom remaining. He's trying to slowly creep up. I mean, he can try everything in his possibility, just continuing to sneak. Only takes one person to go down there. And he's getting hurt. Yeah, Nightmare is aware. And he's gonna go up right where Nightmare is, and he's gonna get caught off guard. Never mind, Nightmare gets caught off guard.
Dostal jsem ho. this, Buddha.
I didn't expect that at all. I have no clue what he's saying. I do not speak
Yeah.
Czech, that sadly, but I didn't I thought it was over there already. But I mean, this could be a huge upset. He might be able to get the revive, but as you guys see, the yellow lines, those are the lines the guns draw in the air. As I'd say.
Kde seš? Ty až tady tě dostal.
And the revive got out, and now it's already much more possible
Yes.
for BLOODTRAIL.
Což teď? Oh, dobrý, dobrý. Musí.
But it looks like both are hurt.
Zabil jsi někoho 4 nebo? Ne, jenom tohohle jednoho. Jinak dole je čisto.
Still, Spud pushing out further. Not getting the refrag done, Codell. And Spud is perfectly where they are. Can call it out to his teammates. And with baiting, you're not gonna go that far, Codell. You're not gonna make it. It's 2 minutes 30 remaining. That might just be all the time Codell needs to take out Spud and move towards objective, which is still being held very patiently by Kaz and Ninja Cakes. Ninja Cakes protecting from the backside and from the downstairs push. Very close to objective, and Kaz having a little bit more of a far approach, but yeah. Spud with the flank taking out Codell through the window. Can't go through it, but the bullets can. Only one more point for YSM, and then it's over for BLOODTRAIL, at least in this scrim. No long planning phase here. We're going right in to the next objective. Let's take a look which one it is. It's the one right in the middle. A full gunfight, I'd say. With the man counts again, it's gonna be on YSM's sides. I mean, it'll be interesting how they approach it. Will just fully rush in, or take a little bit of a more careful approach with going downstairs. But Nightmare taking early angles, trying to take them. Doesn't take them though, get down by Naptom. No refrag them out. I mean, he's not that good, but now a refrag from Ninja Cakes. Naptom trying to push further, goes out. But this time BLOODTRAIL way more objective. They are aggressive. They are way aware they have to push to take the zone. Pastry pushing, trying to push past Coda. Refrag going out again. Pastry is only down. Brillmon on the right side, the only attacker remaining, and I mean, Spud should perfectly hearing where he is, and he just has to walk down here, maybe even just peek this side, and it's over for BLOODTRAIL. Brillmon, very wise move to move back to objective because you don't want to get capped on, even though only 1 point is what YSM needs. But oh, walking out in the open, getting cut off guard by Ninja Cakes, and then there we go. Congrats to YSM. YSM does take it home on the last map we have right here. The first time I casted this one, the Tanker Day. Huge congrats to them. Both teams on more of the lower bracket of the VRML season 17. At least BLOODTRAIL YSM didn't exist back then, but still you can, at least for now, at least it seems like both teams are pretty equal. I think YSM did know this one better. I think YSM's Captain Nightmare. I know him because he was, oh, we see a fourth weapon. It's the new one. Are they gonna jump? Are they just doing it for fun? think they might just do it for fun. Maybe open up the lobby. But no, no, they can't open up the lobby, but let's take a look at this one. Wow, never seen that. Looks gorgeous. Really beautiful. Wow. Even the water looks good. Okay, not the prettiest one I've seen yet, but this is really nice. Remember, it's running on Quest 3s, so can't really complain about it. It's on a standalone device. I mean, I'm on PC right now to cast this, so my graphics are already better. The lighting is better, I have shadows and everything, but you really can't complain. This is beautiful to see. But I'm gonna end my cast right here. It's a 3v2, and the scrim goes to YSM. And I hope you guys, if there was anyone even viewing, I hope you guys had fun, and I know I did. It was pretty exciting to watch them again. We had them last week, and yeah, have a beautiful evening, have a good night, and have a good weekend. See you guys soon. Bye bye.